4, from verse 2. I won't be long. I promise you, I won't be long. Let me take 20 minutes. 20 minutes the most. If you allow me, maybe. Can you allow me to get to 1:15? Is that okay? Because I know we're supposed to be finishing at 1. So, from verse 5. Start from verse 5. So Jesus came to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near the plot of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus, therefore, being wearied or tired from his journey, sat at the well. It was about the 6th hour. A woman of Samaria came to draw water. Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." For his disciples had gone away into the city to buy food. Then the woman of Samaria said to him, "How is it that you, being a Jew, ask a drink from me, a Samaritan woman? For Jews have no dealings with Samaritans." Jesus answered and said to her, "If you knew the gift of God and who it is who said to you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked him and he would have given you living water." The woman said to him, "Sir, you have nothing to draw with and the well is deep. Where then do you get that living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself as well as his sons and his livestock?" Jesus answered and said to her, "Whoever drinks of this water will thirst again. But whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life." The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water that I may not thirst, nor come here to draw." Jesus said to her, "Go call your husband and come here." The woman answered and said, "I have no husband." Jesus said to her, "You have said well by saying, 'I have no husband.' For you have had 5 husbands, and the one whom you have is not even your husband." In that he spoke truly. The woman said to him, "Say," now she's going to the next level. From "say," "I perceive that you are a prophet." You are no longer say. "Our fathers worshipped on this mountain, and you Jews, you say that in Jerusalem is the place where one ought to worship." Jesus said to her, "Woman, believe me, the hour is coming when you will neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem worship the Father. You worship what you do not know, but we worship what we know. For salvation is of the Jews. But the hour is coming, and now is, when true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For the Father is seeking such to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth." The woman said to him, "I know that Messiah," that's another level, "is coming, who is called Christ. When he comes, he will tell us all things." Jesus said to her, "I who speak to you am he." At this point, his disciples came and they marveled that he talked with a woman. Yet no one said, "What do you seek?" or "Why are you talking with her?" The last verse. The woman then left her water pot, went into the city and said to the man, "Come come see a man who told me all things that I ever did. Could this be the Christ? May God bless the reading of His word. Amen. Somebody desperate for God. Desperate for God. I thank God so much for Baba Diogo. We were footballers in the same team, legacies, and so forth. So we part to meet and meet to part. He's a great friend, loves the Lord, plays all kinds of instruments. So now watch out for this man. Get in touch with him. Tell somebody, desperate for God. Desperate for God. Now, in a short period of time, I want to address certain issues which the church needs to know. We are caught in a maze as a church. We are in utter confusion. The problem is we are trying to use worldly principles to worship this God. We are trying to use worldly principles and worldly worldviews to try to worship this God. Religion is different from Christianity. Religion is looking for a deity or some God of some sort who will assist you in your walk, in your life. So in religion, you are saying, I've come short of my own strength and my own capacity and my own ability. So I'm looking for some supernatural power that will help me, either in my marriage or in my business. So you really accept your weakness and say, I will invite a supernatural deity. So this thing can be anything. This God can be anything. But in Christianity, it is God who determines the shots. In Christianity, it is God who determines how we worship Him. It is not us, it is Him. We have a problem of we don't know what we like and what we need. There's a difference between what you want and what you need. So sometimes when you come to God, we are always looking for what we want. And we don't even know what we need. So as a result, we get stuck in what we want. And if we don't get what we want, we throw tantrums at God and we actually end up resigning and end up staying at home because what we want was not met. God did not meet us at our point of want. But God doesn't just want to meet you at your point of want. He wants to meet you at your point of need. Can I submit myself to us to say, the reason why we are busy running up and down, it is because of what we want. But if we are going to ask God what we really need, you find out that we streamline business, we streamline our time and focus to this one thing that is needful in our lives. The reason why we're not satisfied with life, it is because what you want will never satisfy you. It is what we need that will satisfy us. Because there's far too many things that we want. We want a marriage, we want money, we want a house, we want a car, we want this, we want business, we want this, we want that. Even in that marriage, we don't even want to be treated unfairly. We want. So we continue to demand from God, and we end up becoming beggars and not sons. So we are creating what is called a bastard generation, or a generation of prostitution. Always asking, and we no longer focus on God, but we focus on the things of God. So rather than looking for the face of God, we look for the hand of God. We become like the Israelites who were always murmuring because of their wants. You give them manna, they still complain because they now want meat. Give them meat, they complain they now want water. Because what you want will never satisfy you. It is only what you need that will satisfy you. What you need comes from your spirit. The problem is sometimes we are so much engaged in what is called the Maslow's needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs talks about the bottom needs, which are the physiological needs. Under the physiological needs, a person he needs shelter, he needs maybe food, he needs sex, he needs all these kind of. Those are the things according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Then the next thing is the social belonging needs. Somebody wants to belong to someone, that's why you look for a partner. That's a need according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Then there's also what is called the ego esteem needs, which means somebody needs the respect. So I want to be respected. If you don't respect me, then I throw tantrums. We end up actually having conflict because they are not respecting me. Then there's what is called self-actualization, which is the highest climax of achievement in life. But can I say this? As much as you can strive here on earth, you will never reach the highest climax of your achievement. You can ask Michael Jackson, you can ask Mark Tyson, you can ask Muhammad Ali. You can never reach the highest climax. That highest climax of achievement, which is called self-actualization, is actually eternal life. So here we meet a scenario of a certain woman who doesn't know what she wants. If you don't know what you want, anything that comes along, you go for it. So here's this woman. And the Bible says, so Jesus is moving, he's traveling from, he comes to a city of Samaria. No. There's this verse which says, he must needs go through Samaria. Verse 3 says, he left Judea and departed to go to Galilee. Jesus leaves Judea and is going to Galilee. But the Bible says, but he needs to pass through Samaria. It was needful for him to pass through Samaria because there's a certain woman whom the Jews would never reach out for. At one time he told his disciples, then he says, do not go to Samaria, but rather go to the lost sheep of Israel. Why is he saying? He's saying you are going to Samaria and minister because you are Jews. You are so proud of yourselves that you never minister to the people who are actually in Samaria. So as long as there is Samaria, and the Jews are Jews and Samaritans will never mix. So Peter can never go to Samaria. Why? Because according to the law, you have defiled yourself by mixing with somebody. Can I say this to us? We are coming to a time and a dispensation where the world is waiting out for us, and we are busy playing AFM, and we are here in our Jerusalem. Yet there's a dying world outside there. The political world will never come to us, but we need to go to the political world, which means it was needful for Jesus to pass through the political circles. It was needful for Jesus to pass through the business sector. It was needful for Jesus to pass through Samaria. It was necessary because the Samaritan woman will never come to Jerusalem. So I'll go to the well of Samaria for me to meet him. The people in the gym will never come to me, so I'll go to the gym for me to meet those people. The people outside there, they will never come to our church. So the church needs to go to the people. The time in which we are living, there's no need to call people to the church. The church needs to go to the people. So the reason why you come here is to be empowered so that when you go out there, the church goes to the people. The people whom you work with will never come to this church, but you go to those people, you minister to them. Sometimes the people that are out there, they'll never come to us, but we need to empower people so that we go to those people. Church has to be a missional church. Church has to be an outgoing church. Sometimes you come here, you're always looking for your needs, but it is not about your needs, it's about God's needs. Because the people outside there, they're waiting for the gospel. They'll never come to our church, but we'll go to them. They will never come here, but we'll go to them anyway. The people in the army, they'll never come here, but some army come here. They need to go to the army there. Some people in the intelligence, they'll never come here, but we'll go to them and speak to them, because the church is a place of equipping people, so that where you belong and where you spend most of your time, that's your pulpit. Your pulpit is where you stay. Your pulpit is where you work. Your pulpit is where you are educating. Your pulpit is not here. The place where you minister is not here. You need to minister to the people who are out there. name of our church is Apostolic Faith Missions. It's not Apostolic Faith Meetings. We don't meet this week and meet again next week and meet again and meet again. Then you appreciate Papa and Mama. We want to thank Father and Mama. I'm sick and tired. No more is one. Now, because Papa and Mama. One of the Shakanaka, one of the Shakanaka, Chitro, Shakanaka. Oh, who's there? I did not come to be celebrated. I came to empower you. So that, did you know? There's somebody who's contemplating on committing suicide right now in the streets. And you have your big, nice Bible with the concordance. And you are walking as, this is after church now, you are passing every Tom, Dick and Harry. You don't even have a revelation that those people are dying. They are putting on nice suits, yet they are dying. Driving nice cars, yet they are dying. Living in nice houses, yet they are dying. They are contemplating on committing suicide. And after church, you pass, you go back home. Goodness me, you sit in the combi, you don't even talk to anybody. You sit on flight, on a plane, you don't even talk to anybody. This guy that is sitting next to you is going to hell. Your brother is even going to hell. Your uncle is going to hell. And you even call them relatives. They are relatives, but they're going to hell. He is your father and your mother, but they are both going to hell. Your uncle and your aunt, the people who sit, they are going to hell, and you are quiet. The woman of Samaria will go to hell until Jesus passes through Samaria. It was needful for Jesus to pass through Samaria. It was needful for Jesus to be born in the Magwentshu family. It was needful for Jesus to be born in the family where you are born. It was necessary for you to be born where you are born, because you are the Esther of your family. You are the Joseph of your generation. You are the answer and the solution of your people in your time, dispensation and your era. Oh goodness me, I feel like preaching. After all, you are looking for a husband. It has nothing to do with the husband. It has to do with the assignment that God wants you to do. It was needful for Jesus. Jesus knew that the reason why he came, he has to win Jerusalem, Samaria, Judea, and the uttermost parts of the world. But they were busy singing hymns and spiritual songs, making melody, right in Jerusalem, playing church. I did not come to play church. I came to create a movement to take over the entire nation, to take over the entire city, take over Highfield, take over Buko, take over Melbourne, take over Mount Pleasant, take over. We came to take over. For the Bible says, ask of me and I will give you nations. We are waiting for the nations to come to Jesus. Zambia come to Jesus. China come to Jesus. The India come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Samaria come to Jesus. But Samaria will never come here. We will go to Samaria and grab and bring her into the kingdom. The prostitute will never come here, but we'll go to the prostitutes. This woman is a prostitute. So as she is at the well, she's feeling dirty. She says, I will not go to their church because they feel holier than thou. After all, they are so much judgmental. We need to break cultures. Thank you so much for the powerful FM. Men of God, powerful FM conferences, quarterly conferences. Then we end with quarterly, then called national. Then we start to have statistics and counting ourselves to say we are the greatest church and the biggest church in Southern Africa. We call ourselves more than I don't know how many millions. We call ourselves 3 millions. And then that's not enough. We are called Apostolic Faith Missions. We are on a mission. Every person that attends AFM is a missionary. It was needful for Jesus to pass through Samaria. So it was needful for you also to pass through this place, for you to hear this message. The church is just waiting for God to give me, God, give me. Then God is saying, I will give you, but I will give you an assignment. Go to your neighbors. So Jesus passes through Samaria. And then, you know what he does? Then he takes his disciples and sends them to go and buy food. But one amazing thing, all 12 disciples accepted to go and buy food. I wonder how many loaves of bread they were going to buy. None of them ever even thought to say, why is Jesus sending us away? Because these guys were going to be a disturbance. Because they were going to be cultural and start to talk about law. Moses said you must not mix with the Gentiles. So he sends them away and says, go and buy food. And because these are people in the flesh and they love food so much, they all left. So Jesus decides to pass through Samaria. And as he's passing through Samaria, he knows it is impossible to go into this city. So he became very strategic. And I love strategic leaders. They strategize. So he sits by the well. For this is the meeting place for women. Because the gospel moves much faster with ladies. That's why when Jesus rose from the dead, it was Mary Magdalene who was there. You would ask, where was Apostle John? Where was Apostle Peter? Where was Apostle so and so? All the apostles, they were closed in a certain day, in a certain house, still speaking other tongues. And he took a certain woman to sit until he saw Jesus. And then she ran with the message. Mother's Day. So as he sits there, it was the 6th hour. This is afternoon. Jesus is very strategic. So Jesus is not looking for any kind of woman, but the woman who comes at odd hours. Because usually they would actually fetch water towards day end. But this is midday. So they'll come in groups. Also, Jesus is looking for somebody that is rejected. Someone that is isolated, who doesn't come in a group. She comes at midday because she used to take other people's husbands. So she cannot mix with their wives. So this one comes at midday. When nobody else comes, that's when she comes. So he sits there, the 60th hour. And a certain woman of Samaria, whose name is not even known, comes to fetch water at that odd hour. It is never by accident. And some of you, you came to this place not because you wanted to. Some of you just heard some noise and you just came in. Of all things, you have never decided to come last week. Not even last week, but you just decided to come today. So God is very strategic. And he knows the time. And he knows the hour. Right at that hour, that woman arrives. And the first statement is, give me some water. Give me something to drink. So Jesus starts by addressing the whole issue about wants and needs. Give me water. Because it is needful for every man to drink water. Because after all, water consists of much of the weight in a person's body. So give me water to drink. So, when you want to witness to somebody, please don't start by going to now home and abakuku. Start off with the natural things. Give me water. We can start talking about golf. Start talking about the gym. Start talking about the recipes. And then you enter into the ingredients, and then you end up coming up to Jesus. So we start with what people know. Give me water to drink. And this woman says, what kind of... It was the woman who introduced the religion. It was not Jesus. Jesus introduced the issue of water. Give me water to drink. And because she's so religious, she says, what manner of a Jew are you? Because Jews and Samaritans, they have no dealings. Well, you said it, so we'll go ahead. If you want us to get now into the Bible, we'll get into the Bible. If only you knew who is asking for water from you, then you will be able to understand that he would give you living waters. So in other words, you've been drinking water, but it is not the need, because every time you've been drinking water, You failed the test again. But this time, you get what is called. That's why you looked for a job. And still you wanted to get another one. You get a job, still you feel tired, frustrated. You want to get another one. You get a job, you still want a promotion. You get a job, become a manager. You get a job, you now want to be the CEO of the company. This time, let me give you the highest level of promotion, which is called the living waters. Now here's the religious woman. Now she, from religion, she's now getting to science. Now according to mathematics, so let's talk about depth. The well is too deep. Excuses. The well is too deep and you don't even have the container. So you're talking of what I don't have. The well is too deep and you don't even have the container. Then Jesus says, whoever drinks of this water will thirst again. That which you want me to fetch, you will thirst again. You will never be satisfied. But whoever drinks the water that I shall give him, out of him shall flow rivers into everlasting life. Now, I want you to know the difference between eternal life and everlasting life. Eternal life is the life that you get after you leave the earth. Everlasting life is the life that you get immediately when you receive Jesus. So everlasting life is not the life in heaven. It is the life of satisfaction, knowing that with Jesus all things are possible. I have Christ, then I'm more than a conqueror. It is the life of receiving the life. And Jesus is that life. And He is the way and is the truth. So you get what is called everlasting life. This is the life of victory. So that when you get into any situation, you are able to conquer. It is not about the life of escaping earth, but it is the life where you receive Jesus and you are able to face the challenges. And you can tell the devil, with Jesus we are a majority. With Jesus on my side, who can be against me? And with Jesus, then I'm more than a conqueror. With Jesus, I can trample over scorpions, over serpents, and nothing shall by enemies harm me. With Jesus, I can go through the wall of fire like Shadrach and Abednego, yet I'll never be burned. With Jesus, I can pass through the rivers and I'll never be swept away. With Jesus, I can pass through the waters, yet I'll never be drowned. With Jesus, I will have everlasting life. Everlasting life is that life of conquering. It is that life of overcoming. It is that life of seeing challenge and telling the mountain to be cast into the sea. It is that life of commanding and decreeing and declaring, because you have the power in the inside of you. That is everlasting life. It is the life of knowing that my victory is certain with Jesus. I'll stay in the Sabbath because of Jesus. I'll go to Mandara because of Jesus. I will try because Jesus. I'll be decreed because of Jesus. Everlasting life is just not eternal life. Eternal life is that life after we die. But as long as we are still alive, we need everlasting life. This life of victory. I assure and prophesy in your life, success is your portion. I prophesy in your life, victory is your portion. I prophesy in your life, that healing is your portion. I prophesy in your life, marriage is your portion. I prophesy in your life that you'll never be a failure, but you'll be the head and never the tail, above, never beneath, because of everlasting life. Yes, you have to have the waters, because it is these waters which actually propel to be able to go forward. Because when you are tired, you don't need food, you don't need bread, you need water. Water is what is my fuel. The Holy Ghost is what propels me. He was talking a lot about just
mere water. It is about the Holy Ghost. Because whoever shall drink this water of the Holy Ghost surely shall go miles and miles without fainting. Whoever receives the power of the Holy Ghost becomes unstoppable. I prophesy in your life, nothing shall stop you. You shall become unstoppable. No more stop signs, no more delays in your life, because I shall be propelled by the power of the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost, you are my friend. Holy Ghost, you are my comforter. I know when I go through trouble because of the everlasting life and the water that I drink of the Holy Ghost. You will quench every dart from the enemy. You will quench every fire from the enemy. You will quench any fiery dust, any fiery orchestration, any weapon that the enemy will try to fight against you. Surely the Holy Ghost shall quench the fire. Oh, I come to discover in the name of Jesus. That's why when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego entered through the fire inside them consumed the fire that was outside them. Every problem that is surrounding you, because of the fire that is inside me, it shall burn every fire that is around me. Oh, I came to prophesy anything that is around you that is contrary to what God intends to do with you, because of the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. That's why God says to Moses, because Israel has refused and has rejected me, they have sinned against me, I'm no longer going with you. You shall go with an angel. Then Moses says, I don't need an angel. I don't need an angel. If you, God, Holy Ghost, if you are not going with me, then I will not go. I will not go to my Canaan. Holy Ghost, if you are not going, yes, I will not go. Holy Ghost, let's go. Yes, when I start my business, Holy Ghost, let's go. As I do whatever I do, Holy Ghost, let's go. Yes, when I start my education, Holy Ghost, let's go. Right now I come to empower you. We have a comforter. We have the one who empowers you. We have the one who's the spirit of promise. He is the one that actually rejuvenates you. Anything that is dead will rise up. You can ask Lazarus when he was in the grave and the Holy Ghost entered in and he raised Lazarus from the dead. You can ask Jesus when he was in the grave, the same power that raised Jesus from the dead shall also raise you up in your situation. Surely Holy Ghost, every dead area in my life, all raising by Holy Ghost, anything that is actually dead in my life, raise it up. Raise up my finances, raise up my business, raise up my womb. Every woman in this house that doesn't have a child, Holy Ghost, start to do it, because you did it with Mary without a husband. Yes, Mary. The Holy Ghost comfort Mary. I came to declare the Holy Ghost has been given unto us as a comforter, so that when we pass through where we are tears, it becomes our comfort. Out of you shall flow rivers of living waters. Whoever is filled with the Holy Spirit imparts life into other people. There's no way you can be filled with the Holy Spirit and not be a witness. You shall receive power. After that, the Holy Spirit come upon you. Then you shall be my witnesses. The Holy Spirit releases life into the lives of other people. And my cup runs over. When a cup runs over, then the liquid is not just inside, it is also outside. So when you place a cup that is overflowing and then you remove it, it will leave a mark. It will leave a mark to show that there was a cup before. Which means if there was life that is overflowing with the Holy Spirit, it will leave a mark wherever you go. You will leave footprints wherever you step. You will leave footprints wherever you sit. If you become a manager, you will leave a footprint. If you become whatever you do, whatever you touch, you will leave a footprint. And nobody else can surpass your level. Why? Because you have set the standard. May God set the standard in your life. Because of the Holy Ghost. A person that is not filled with the Holy Spirit
we become very much natural and very much physical. So the woman of Samaria was a physical woman. So Jesus says, you also want this water? He says, give me the water. And said, okay, bring your husband, which is the physical thing that you have. Because she was jumping from one bed to another, thinking that she'll be satisfied. From one man to another. She didn't know what was the problem. She didn't know, because the Spirit of truth unveils the truth. So she didn't know what was troubling her. So she was praying for the wrong thing. Father, I want to be married again. Then she has another child. Father, I want to be married again. Another child. Father, I want a husband again. This time I want a Nigerian. Oh, just another Nigerian. Until she has a colored, a Caucasian, an Indian, a Chinese, and a Nigerian in the same house. 5 husbands. And Jesus says, bring your stuff. We have to make an exchange program. I cannot give you what I have if you don't give me what you have. I have that water. I promise you I'll give you. But you bring me the husband. Because what has been preventing these spirits from getting to you, it is because of what you have. The pipe is blocked. It is congested because you are too bitter. You have too much unforgiveness. You are too much worrisome. So you give me the husband. And I'll give you the water. Because when you give me the husband, then you create a container. Because the husband was in the container and in the heart of this woman. So Jesus says, I cannot fill up when there's somebody already. Give me the husband. Just give me that thing that you've been focusing on. That issue which you've been focusing on. Because I know these guys have been frustrating you. So give me your problem. And then I will give you. Then she says, I have no husband. What a liar. Can you imagine? Then Jesus says, you are right. Is she right? You are right in saying that you have no husband. Because they have not been yours. And even the one that you have is not even yours. I wonder if the guy at home would hear this statement. And this woman is saying, there is a man in the bed, like right now. She left somebody in the bed. When you meet with Jesus, things that were important becomes insignificant. Things that mattered much to you will not matter anymore. She realizes, surely I don't even have a husband. That man is not even mine because he's about to leave me again. The 61. And the last time I told you number 6 is the number of a man. Because man was created on the 6th day. And I told you that's why when people die, they are buried 6 feet. Because number 6 is the number of a man. That's why when you give birth to children, you go for 6 weeks because number 6 is the number of a man. That's why 666 is the number of a man. And 666 is 18. And 18 is legal majority age. It is the spirit of independence. Because at 18 you are saying, I'm no longer under anyone. So I do what I want. So this woman was an independent. 666, 666. She could come back at 12. Nobody can ask her. She's 666. So when you get to the level of 666 in the church, you are no longer under the word of God. Whatever God says, you will not even do it. So God may speak and preach to you, but you will not do it. It doesn't mean when somebody is 18, the fathers, they don't talk. They talk, but the children, the son who is 18 will ignore it. And he can actually go to the police to say, I'm 18 years, and this man is trying to force me. That's why when God tells you to tithe, You don't tithe. Why? 666 is the number of a man. You are now 18. You are now too big. You can support yourself. You can say, I don't even need God to support me. So at 666, you even choose your own husband. Get married to Buju Banton. You don't even consult Mama Fundis to say, is this guy the right guy? Stand out the rate. That's why you'll never bring your boyfriend. Because he's suspect. With all those tattoos. The trousers down there. Woman of Samaria. She's looking for satisfaction. And Jesus says, no, you bring the healing. And this time she has been saying, sir, sir. And this time she says, I now perceive you are a prophet. You are no longer saying. And then Jesus talks more. Then she goes on to say, now, whoa, don't continue to talk. I know when the Messiah comes, he will tell us of all things. What are you trying to do? Tell me all my stuff. Open up all my whole life. In discipleship, we open up our lives. You can never be healed until you open up your life. We relate to open up our lives so that you get help. We're not trying to harm you, but to help you. So this lady was hiding her life. She was in church. But then she changes. Then she says, you know the problem with you guys? You Jews, you say God is in Jerusalem and that's where we worship. But our fathers, so this one is an elder's daughter. Our fathers, they worshipped on that mountain. So she's getting back to religion again, playing religion. She's now talking about geographical location of where God is. I was born here in the heaven. So, what are you trying to say to me? You know how many lots of communions I've eaten in this church? How many biscuits I've put in it? For the Lord's Supper. Our fathers used to worship in this mountain. That's why I'm talking today. People, they think that God will never be found in the church. So they have to go to Bedura all the time. I'm going to talk about that's good. But if it is psychological for you to think that God, you only get God by virtue of heights, then you are religious.
Yeah, sure.
We don't get God in the mountain. We walk with God. We stay with God. We relate with God. So Jesus says, woman, you are trying to ask me if I'm greater than Jacob, your father, who gave you the world. I'm going to call on him. Greater than because there's a portrait that is bomb branches. The branch also don't need to go down and check. Did you know there are some believers who will never go beyond the water as far as looking after pastors is concerned? Water level into an answer, Mvura level, it will 5 cents. Zeteuchi. Kaza Samaria can net seka uchikita mfundisi Yesu. Ne mvura level. Mvura koko.
Alright, cascade here. Let's talk about the level of cascade. If you can't give me water,